Why, hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How's everybody out there in YouTube land? Well, I hope you guys had fun and dandy. Guys, we're going to do something tonight totally different. And we're going to cook a bachelor's dinner. That's right. And I'm going to cook it right in here in the man cave. I've got a little hot plate. I got a nice little pan there. A plastic spatula so we don't flake this stuff off. I got her on high, so she should start getting hot here in a minute. We'll get our beef made, get it fried up, get the grease drained off of it. I went over to the garden and got some banana peppers, diced them up really nice, and then I also diced a little bit of onions up. We'll add a little salt and pepper here in a little while once we get to that stage. And my favorite sauce is ragu. When I was a kid, I craved it. I craved the ragu flavored with meat. Is there anybody else out there used to like or still do the ragu flavored meat? Which my mom, she always added extra beef. That's why I'm doing it now. But yeah, when it was spaghetti night, that was one of the best things in the world. It was like winning $1,000,000. So. And usually if I went on a fishing trip with my dad or something, my mom would always have spaghetti dinner when we got home. It was just the greatest time, greatest memories. I mean, just that in itself will make life worth living. Those days we did that. So if you want to watch me cook a little bit, I'm going to let this get hot. Hope it is getting hot. It's taking a minute. I hope I can do it. We're going to see. I haven't ever used this little hot plate. It's a little bit more fancier what I'm used to. It's just a regular little hot plate, but one I had, you just plugged it in and set your pan. You didn't have a knob. But alrighty, once this gets cooking good, I'll be back and we'll see how it's doing. Alrighty, guys, it is frying. It is frying up. My hamburger was from Aldi's. I stopped at the Dollar General store to get some. They're frozen. They're sold out like always. So we're using Aldi's hamburger. I think it's 80/80. Hold on, I'll tell you. What it was in the garbage here. Let's see here. 93% lean, 7% fat. So some good beef. So I'm gonna let that cook a little bit, guys. And once I get it good and brown, get ready to drain the grease, I will be back. I hope everybody's having a great Friday evening. Now I like chopping mine. I like my beef really fine. So I like chopping it as it cooks. I hope you guys can see. I can't get the overhead view on this right now. If I make any more cooking videos, I'll figure that out, how to get an overhead view. But like I said, ragu is my favorite sauce. And I didn't know when I was 5 or 6 what it was called. I didn't know it was called ragu. And I would always tell my mom to get the spaghetti sauce with the boat on it. And she finally figured that out. Because at first she didn't know what the heck I was talking about. But then she got looking real close and she noticed that it had one of those boats they use over there in Italy. I forget what they're called, but anyway, they kind of like a taxi over there on their canals. And unfortunately, back in COVID days, they took the little boat off, and the little Italian guy. I don't know why. They was changing a lot of things. That's when they took Uncle Ben off the can of oat, or what was it, oats? Was it oats or rice? And your mama lean or whatever her name was off the syrup. But it was back then, so it no longer has the boat. But we're getting it pretty much grounded up here. I'll sit here and I'll keep doing this because I like it real fine. I'll keep chopping. This beef don't have much grease at all, you know, which is great. So I won't have much to drain off. I want to let it keep cooking. It's almost done. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, it is ready to drain, and there is hardly no grease in that. Like I said, the hamburger meat was from Aldi's, but I want to drain it. Whatever grease is in there, I don't need it. I've had enough in my lifetime, so any grease I can get out of my diet, the better. So let me do that real quick. I want to turn this off. Turn it off. And unfortunately, this is the only, I was wanting to do this in all my 1950s cookware, but they're all put away where I've been staying with my parents. But I do still have my 1950s colander. It's handy for everything. And I absolutely love it. I love all the old cookware. So I'll move this little hot plate over here just for a minute. She's hot, so I gotta be careful. I'm just going to, let me move this camera. Alright, I'm just going to put my meat down in my colander, my little drainer, my strainer. I was so surprised there wasn't that much grease in that. Just going to take it and shake it a little bit. Make sure I get all the grease. There's hardly no grease in that pan. There's a little bit. Alright, put that back in. That's all the grease I had. Not much at all. Alrighty guys, I gotta take this in the house and give it a good washing. And I gotta get the sauce, and I'll let this meat set here for a minute. And I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I'm going to turn this back on low. Turn it back on low, just to simmer, that because I want it to cook slow. We'll put our ragu in. I love to listen to the pop. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, the pop of freshness. I'm just gonna pour this in. Gosh, that smells so good. I was going to get McDonald's again tonight. I was like, no, I'm making some good spaghetti. I'll let that set over here for a few minutes and let everything drain, and then we'll put the rest of whatever in. Next, guys, I'm gonna put my chopped onions and my garden banana peppers. I'm just gonna put those in. I was wanting a bell pepper, but we don't have any right now. We got a bunch of little ones. They just haven't got big enough yet. All right, there's our onions and our banana peppers. The banana peppers are good too, but to me not as good as banana pepper or the bell peppers. I'm gonna put a little salt, just a little, because ragu's a little bit salty anyway. We're just gonna put a little for the meat. And then I want to try this natural seasons, or nature seasons. I will get it right here in a minute. I haven't never tried this. We're going to put a little bit on there. Just a little sprinkle. Alright. I got that on there. Let's pull this back over if it's not too hot in the middle so we can see it. And turn it up just a little bit because it keeps kicking off. Put it about halfway so it don't kick off on me no more. And we're just going to stir this all in. I like sometimes put mushrooms in mine too. But to tell you the truth, when I got off work this evening, I was too tired to go to Walmart. I was looking at the Dollar General, and they just didn't have mushrooms. And also, I got lucky that Aldi's was close and got the meat, because they didn't have the meat either at the Dollar General. They always sell out. That's a big seller, or a big stealer. One of the two. They have a tough job. The people that work over there, they got people bringing backpacks and stuff in. They've got to catch them at the front door. And I like to just make a video one day of that, because people get so mad when they're asked to leave their book bag or backpack at the front until they get finished shopping. But anyway, that's what it's looking right now. We're going to let this simmer. It keeps kicking off on me, so I'm going to have to turn it up a little bit more till it quits doing it. We'll let that simmer and cook for about 15-20 minutes, and that should do that. The sauce will be finished, and then we'll do the noodles. If I had 2 hot plates, I could go ahead and start the noodles, but that's fine. I'll get this, and then I'll put this away until I get the noodles finished. So it'll all work out. It'll all work out, guys. I promise. I'll be back. Alrighty, guys. I think she's ready to take off the stove. Oh, it smells so good. I'm just going to take this in the house, set it on the stove in there, and cover it. And then I'll be back, and we got to boil some water for our noodles. Let me turn this off. And I'll take that inside and cover it, and get us a pot of water and start boiling our water. Alrighty, guys. We're going to start boiling our water. I had to put a little piece of wood here because it's a little uneven. I'm going to turn this on high. And I am going to put a little bit of butter in my water so the noodles don't stick. And there we go. And I will let that get to a boil. And when it gets to a boil, I will put my noodles in. And when that happens, I'll be back. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt also. A little salt to my water. It should be good. Alrighty. Let that boil. Bring it to a boil. I'll be back and we'll put our noodles in. Hope I don't melt. I didn't think it shouldn't. If I don't leave it in there too long. It's getting hot. But man, it's taking forever on this hot plate. This reminds me, did you all ever see that episode of Andy Griffith with Barney? And he was cooking chili in his little room on his hot plate. That's what it reminds me of. Alright, guys, it's probably going to take another 10 or 15 minutes at this rate. And I'll be back. It started making funny noises. I don't know if it's getting ready to boil or the hot plate's getting ready to blow up. Have to keep an eye on it. This will take forever, guys. I ain't got my little heat thing. Let's see what it's up to. 153. $194 down there. $245 down there. See what the actual water is. 155. $154. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. See if it keeps going up. Because man, it's taking a long time. It's been about 15-20 minutes. I'll be back. Alright guys, see what it is. It's been about 10 minutes. 167. Man, it's taking forever. We gotta get to 212. I don't know if it's going to get to. I may have to take it into the house. I'm starving. I'm starving to death. Oh, Lord. 165. Let's get closer, see if it makes a difference. Oh, it does. 171. It might be about chow time. I got to heat up the meat again. It's probably ice cold. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, guys. I had to move in the house. It was just not boiling out there. It was actually going backwards. It was, I think, 157 the last time I took the temperature. So I brought it in here on the stove. So we're cheating a little bit here. I was hoping I'd be able to make everything on the hot plate, but I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with that hot plate. It kept kicking on and off, on and off. So yeah, this is already starting to boil. So we can go ahead and put our noodles in. And I'll actually turn it down here in a second. We have regular spaghetti noodles. I like the spaghetti or the thin myself. I used to never like the thin, but I got used to them because my ex-old lady, she liked them. So I got used to them. But I really like the spaghetti. So we're just going to set them in here. That should be enough. There's a few left. We'll put the rest of them in there. There we go. We finally have the noodles in the hot water, boiling water. So we'll give those time, and when they get really where they stick to the wall, they'll be done. They disappeared. Alright guys, we gotta see if they're ready. I pulled this noodle out. See if it's sticky enough to stick to the wall. Well, it didn't stick to the wall, but it stuck to the coffee thing. It stuck to the coffee maker. It's pretty sticky. I think they're done. We'll turn this off. We got to drain it. Alright, let's drain the noodles. Oh yeah, I'm starving. It took these noodles forever. Drain them. Oh, about lost them. About lost them. And there's our noodles, guys. Yummy, yummy. So now all I have to do is heat up our meat a little bit, and dinner is served. So let me get that finished, and I'll catch you at the dinner table. I got enough for everybody. Come on. Get your feed bags on. Alrighty guys, I've got it finished, and I am starving. I had a chance to get my shower for tomorrow and everything while it was finishing up. Put me a little bit of cheese on here. Oh yeah. And guys, how many of you out there just like regular crackers with your spaghetti? I do. I absolutely love it. I like garlic bread too, but some good old crackers just makes it. It sure does. So I'm gonna pull me up a chair. If y'all's welcome, there's plenty over there on the stove. And I'm gonna listen to some Charlie McCarthy and eat dinner. Going to for Charlie McCarthy and eat my dinner.
Now let me cover your eyes. Now start counting. 1, 2.
I hope you guys have a great evening. I hope everybody's doing fine. I hope everything's going your guys' way. Till the next one, guys. I'll see you right here at Redneck Ways. I want to thank God for my dinner, and I'm digging in. Good night, guys.